helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Good afternoon and welcome to Moms Every Day. Today we're talking about travel tips and things that you need to know before you go with Mike Plant from Yeager Airport and Ted Lawson from National Travel. But before we get to that, Mike and Ted, are there any specials that you all have going on right now as far as airfares that we should let people know about?
Yes, right now, flying out of Yeager Airport to Dulles, they have round-trip airfares at $168 going into Dulles. The caveat is you have to book on the 19th or 20th, and you have to fly and return on either the 21st, 22nd, or 23rd. So that's the caveat, but it's a great flight, great price, especially if you're connecting to some other destination in the country or internationally.
All right, so that's a pretty good rate. Now, how do you find out about rates like this?
Well, I think you can call our friends at National Travel anytime at 304-357-0808, or if you're flying into Dulles, United serves Dulles out of Yeager. If you join their frequent flyer program, they'll email you specials regularly that come up, and sometimes there's just a short window on them, like the one that comes up this Friday or today when you're watching this. It's a short window of availability, but you'll get emailed those, and sometimes they're to Dulles, and sometimes they'll be international flights or connecting flights to Chicago or other places like that. So there's a lot of benefit other than just accruing frequent flyer miles. By joining their program, you get these advance notice on these kind of specials, so it's worthwhile to do.
Yeah, the airline's frequent flyer is well worth it for even if you only travel 3 or 4 times a year. You still get the advantage of their notices, which we get the bulletins as they put them out on the frequent flyer, and we can actually help book the frequent flyer also.
Now,
and I should also say, I'm sorry, Taylor, that if you have your travel profile on file with National Travel, when they make your reservations, your frequent flyer number and your pre-check number, if you have that, will automatically be entered into your boarding pass, so you don't have to worry about that.
Those are some really good tips for people who are flying. Now, Mike, are there any other tips or maybe some things that you suggest for people to do, or any other tips that you want to share with people?
Yeah, I'll mention pre-check, and I think Ted is going to talk about the international option or the other program that for international flyers. But pre-check is a great program that offered through TSA that's an expedited security clearing process. If you have your pre-check number, you don't have to take off your belt, don't have to take off your shoes, don't have to take off your coat, don't have to take your laptop out of your bag and turn it on. And so far this year, according to national statistics, it takes pre-check members 5 minutes or less to clear security at airports. Now, at Yeager, it's always under 5 minutes or less because we're just that good. But if you're flying, like I did a couple of weeks ago, coming home from Chicago back to Charleston, that's a much busier airport. But there's a discrete pre-check line that you go through. It's much smaller. And it's faster, and you get through a large airport like Chicago a lot quicker by having a pre-check number. Now,
as far as international travel, is there a pre-check program for international travel as well?
Yeah, in fact, there's a global entry, which is really great. Global entry, and the global entry allows is a little more extensive. It allows the fingerprinting and the background check. And what is nice about that, in fact, London just announced that those U.S. People with valid passports can go through their entry much like what we do at Charlotte, which is it's really quick. You put your passport down on the machine, it takes a picture of you, you get your fingerprint, a scan, and you're gone. And that's really, it can save up to an hour and a half just getting through immigration. And that's really a great benefit.
All right. Well, Mike and Ted, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you can sign up for that pre-check over on TSA.gov, and we'll also have all that information for you over on WSAZ Mobile and WSAZ.com. All you have to do is click on the Moms Everyday tab, and you'll find all the information there. Ted, Mike, thanks for joining us, and thank you all for joining us. Have a great day.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.